you guys. You guys said that you want a little bit more Brian, so we gave Brian right after me. You get AK Monday through Thursday, opening bell 9:30 to 10:30. Please don't read emails. Please don't watch YouTube. Please don't watch TikTok or Instagram, because everybody on those makes money. A lot of you guys have been with me for 15 years. All that is just nonsense. And the government should shut it all down, but they don't. Especially these like kids that are driving around in Ferraris. They're doing that because they sell a course. But we had an RSI yesterday in PDD, which was a winner. Alpha Shark Plus is about close to getting down in the year. So if you have not gotten an ANET for Stock Market Challenge, you can. I'm in at 142. It's trading 143. It's down $12 though from yesterday. It has rebounded. It was trading down to 135. USAR up a little bit. Contra was a great winner. "30 seconds to the opening bell." Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we are off. Let's make the magic happen. Bull calls reading right off the bat. Orla higher, PCT higher, PM up a buck, Schlumberger up, VRRM, VRTX down. Knock, I sold a March 6 for it, 6 cents. Okay. March 6th, I sold for 6 cents. I'll try to buy the March 5s for a nickel. That'd be a credit for that spread. VITL higher, PDD higher, TSM down, ARGX down 16. Have not got into that one just yet. DraftKings up 20 cents. EXEL, I'm going to sell some of this on one of my portfolios. Stock is higher here. I'm going to try to sell some at 40.50. Oh, I just sold some. 41.20 in EXEL. Holy moly. Thank you for that, profits. Futures down 5. CWEN up a buck. February calls are going to be wide. The 115, 160. I'm going to offer them at 180. Not look at them all day, guy. AK, do not look at them. I challenge you to not look at them. PM up $2, guys. I have PM calls offered at 3. I paid 2 for those. VRTX down. I'd buy some VRTX for the stock market challenge. You know, we have this magnet because the market was down a lot. 2,500 would be 7 shares, 6 shares. 6 shares at 402.50. All right. Bid. IE higher. CLMT higher. IAP up $2 here. I'm going to offer these at 210. AMPL higher, Bristol higher, BTU lower, BUR lower. So offers some BUR calls at 15. I'd buy more for a nickel. I'd buy 12 more for a nickel. So nickel 15 in BUR calls. PM up $2 here. That RSI went from 28 to 42 on PM. So as his calls are only up 20 cents. I don't know why. Maybe they're just wide. They are wide. PDD up a penny. ARGX down. Hood up. Planeteer up, down again. I'm actually trying to buy some Planeteer. Meta higher. SOXX down. Pepsi higher. Teladoc higher. QN off the highs. All I've done today is to sell some EXEL for one of my portfolios. Let me send a stock market challenge trade out in ANET. NVO not under the RSI though. Oh, IAP, I need to switch that portfolio here. Sorry about that one. Nothing to set the tape yet. So ANET. Where is ANET? I'm still up money in it, but ANET. So stock market challenge. You, 18 and a halves. So stock market challenge is getting it one trade. Bitcoin rebounding a little bit here. QN down on the day now. PM up $2. OHI unchanged. RSI we're going to look at here in a second. The Feb 35, yeah, see the Feb 35s, I was just about to go 55 bid on these. They're 55, 145 in QN. So if you give me that 55, I would take them. They traded up to 150 today. They claim they trade up to 150 today. PCT is actually up today. 13 cents, not really though. Not covered, not really moving. So far, we did get a stock market challenge, guys. Stock market challenge in ANET. ANET. Nice profits in EXEL. Sizzle. Sizzle. CEZL. I'm going to buy some for this portfolio. CEZL. $60.50. Let's put a bid in here for 20 shares. Sizzle. You need more shares than that. Let's do 34 shares. BHP higher. KMB 52-week low. March calls, guys, in KMB. This is Kimberly Clark. We're gonna call it yeah, we're gonna call it a trade here. Let me see if I can get it at 360. They paid $4. Not filled at 360. I want to get it out of this portfolio though. KMB will get a trade, guys, for Super Option Plus. KMB, guys, KMB. March calls. Not filled at 360, going to go up to 370. It's going to be Superior Option Plus, guys. Superior Option Plus is going to get a signal here in KMB. 370. Won't fill me here. They paid $4. Let's go up to 380. I'm just slowly walking this order up. They will not fill me at 380. Try to close these. KMB, guys, March 100s. March 110, sorry. KMB, March 110s. KMB, March 110s. 390 now. Just 2 contracts. Not asking for a lot in life. KMB failed, guys. KMB failed, guys. KMB will be a trade for one of our portfolios. So this is for Superior Option Plus. KMB for Superior Option Plus. New signal for Superior Option Plus. By Kimberly Clark. 320. 2026. 110 calls for 390. Target 540. So KMB, guys, for Superior Option Plus. If you're a Superior Option Plus member, you're going to get this trade. So KMB, guys, new entry here in KMB for Superior Option Plus. Send it out, add it to the portfolio. $3.90, KMB, guys. A March position, I wouldn't mind adding cheaper. Superior Option Plus. Entry in KMB. More just coming across the tape in the weeklies. So Kimberly. This is interesting. So one signal so far today, Superior Option Plus, is an entry, IE of 23 cents today. Those I was trying to get in yesterday. We haven't had a signal in Superior Option Plus in a while. So it's KMB 320 2026, 110 calls. The entry is going to be 390. Position is still on. Bristol Myers higher, IAP higher. QN now up 50 cents. Those are 75, 155. MVRA. I'm going to go 65 bid for these. VRTX would technically be I buy. PDD would be no. PDB no. PLD no. AEM higher today. I have a weird mark in FND. Even when I get a good mark, I want to give it back too. So one new entry for KMB, guys. For Superior Option Plus, one new entry for KMB. Kimberly Clark, March upside calls, 390. They're starting to just slowly acquire some U calls. IE, I'm going to go 120 bid for some of these. 120 bid for these. Not filled just yet. PM up $2. RLAY. I technically have a straddle in that one. PDD up a half. Let's scan for RSI, relative strength index. Netflix down 13. Humana might have had earnings. Let's look at Humana. They did have earnings. I'm interested. EMR had earnings. KTOS. They had earnings. Upstart had earnings. Pinterest has earnings. SMCI had earnings. So RSI is not going to give me any candidates today. So RSI, no official candidates. Because post earnings, but could trade. Pinterest, Upstart, Humana. I'm not going to take any of those though. So officially no RSIs today just because these are all post earnings. I don't like to take stuff that's post earnings here. So 11/5/2025, none today. So far just one Superior Option Plus entry. Futures down 6.5. Like I said, the futures were down a lot overnight. QN is higher today. CWEN, they're up to 120. They're 81.60. I'm being patient on these. VPG, I am bid here on those. They're 2 to 3. I would love these at 220. That'd be at a 10 out of 10 signal. In Kimberly Clark in PM. IAP up 230. I don't know if they had earnings. Oh, they did have earnings yesterday. BWIN, I'm going to sell some of this stock. Baldwin Insurance on fire here. Let's sell a little bit here at, half my position here at 25.50. Let's do 25.60 then. Let's use 25.80. It's the high of the day. Baldwin Insurance, I'm long. So being a bit of patient today, guys. KMB is the best signal of the day, in my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Oh, they also bought some 1128 calls. 10,000 of those trading here. How did I not see those? Those traded 175. That's wild. Ooh, let's get some of these. Those are 4 weeks out. Let's see if I can get them at 125. Stock was right here. Nope, they went 130 bid in front of me. They're 125, 150. Now they're 140, 145. KMB, guys, keep an eye on KMB. I do like these a lot here in KMB. Kimberly Clark, futures up on the day. Really don't want to pay 150 though. Let's see if I can get 135. I would love them at 135. Do me a favor, give me them at 135. No, they went 150 bid again. 10,000 of these trade here, guys, in KMB. I'm going to kind of play with these here, guys. I do like these a lot. KMB, guys, KMB. They bought 2 signals in KMB, guys. Kimberly Clark. Kimberly Clark. KMB. These are 1128 calls. 10,000 trade here. 175. ANET. That's Arista Networks. ANET. ANET. Oh, 170, 180 now. Try to get in at 135. Unfortunately, I didn't get filled. Those March calls are up to 410 now. Ah! I'll keep an eye on these guys. Kimberly Clark, guys. Anything Kimberly Clark to the long side I like. Anything, and they actually bought calls yesterday, Kimberly Clark. Futures up on the day now. KMB, guys. KMB. Oh, the KMB calls on fire now. They're up to 185. Wish I got them at 135. That would have been a 50% winner. PDD up $2. Ah! You missed. You swung and you missed, AK. That was such a good signal. And such a good signal here in KMB, guys. Now they're up to 185. They pay 175 for 10,000. Stock's actually moving lower here. So I'm not chasing these here, but I do like these here in KMB. KMB calls, guys. KMB calls. Q went on fire now. I have a target at 180. CWH, I'm going to offer mine at 65 and have a bid here. I hate when the market reverses like this. I would love to see more selling pressure in the morning so I could buy more stocks, take more trades, but unfortunately we are seeing a little bit of buying pressure here. The market goes up, my P&L goes up, but also you can't get stocks at a discount. TSM up on the day. PLD up on the day. PDD up on the day. Cliff, no thank you. Poet I can remove. Q this I can remove. This I can remove. This I can remove. DraftKings I can remove. All right. Just removed a bunch of stuff from there. NVO is almost getting cheap enough to buy here. So for the day, guys, I bought KMB March calls. I sold EXEL stock. That was a different one. KMB is moving lower here. Look at QN moving up here. I have these at 180. They're 140, 160 here. So I moved my profit target to 180 now. And I do have a bid in under the market. That'd be another 10 out of 10 winner. KMB, I'm not chasing anything. The volatility's up too much, guys. Volatility's up too much. I do like these calls. You can see here they're 175, 190. I wouldn't even pay 175 now. They traded like basically from 135 to 190. So I don't, for me, I just say like, you know what? I missed this trade. I have to pay a little bit more attention. I do like the March calls, but I do like these, but I thought I could get them at 135. I'd be close to hitting a profit target already if I got them at 135. I usually don't like to buy pullbacks. If I get in, I get in. If I don't want to get in. QN up 140, 160 here. I don't like when the market rallies this much. If you guys are looking for a stock to buy, so this is long-term buy in NVO. I think it's a good quality company. The revenue growth plus the profitability, and it's hitting at 22 on the RSI. ESTA, no doubles trading here. Post earnings, 52-week high on this one. VPG, I'm going to go 220 bid now. I would love these at 220. KMB calls up to 190 now. Ah! Oh, KMB. Could have got him at 140. 210 would have been the profit target. PDD up 260 here. I have calls out at 105. Next week calls and PDD guys, they're up here now. Futures bid. I hate when this happens too. When I don't get into anything and the market just goes up. Pinterest March 35 is being bought. This is the one that has, they do have private equity is interested in this company. So these are not terrible. These are March 35 and Pinterest. It's a cheap shot here at 105. I'm not going to buy them today, but I would look to buy a pullback here in Pinterest. So keep an eye on Pinterest calls, guys. So PINS 320, 2026. 35 calls for 105. You know, if I could get them today at like 65 or 70 cents, I would take these. Look at Q and Go. Do you have them at 180? Someone's in bid has them in front of me. Rivian calls, meanwhile, guys. Rivian calls. Rocket launch scanner and Rivian. And it's 1120, not 120. You know I wouldn't care about 120 lot. Queuing up to 165 now. IE higher. Kimberly Clark still hanging out here. PDD bid. Like I said, I do have PDD calls. I am offered at 105. They're back to 90 cents here. VPG, I am bid for calls. Stock is wide. It's traded 9,000 shares today. Med up 3, Intel higher. CW puts trading here. No, thank you. No gracias. IP up $3 today. I have some calls offered at 240. I got in at 170. So Kimberly Clark, guys. Kimberly Clark and Pinterest. Let's look at the low of the day here in Pinterest. March 35s. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go 65 bid here. 65 gets me to 95. So this is like something I do a lot. A lot of times I don't get filled. You know, if you want to fill me at 65 cents, they're worth $1. So they would have to sell off 35% today. I'm not really thinking I'm going to get filled on these, but you never know what could get crazy. The futures could reverse really hard. PM down on the day. PM January calls. I'm going to go 80 bid. So their PM 116, 2026. 165 calls for 80 cents. Futures were down 82 yesterday, getting a lot of it back. And like I said, in the Globex session, the futures were down 45. And I'm just frustrated that, you know, I would have liked to buy more this morning, but it just didn't happen. As the market goes up, the P&L goes up, but that doesn't really matter sometimes. Oral up 12 cents. Kimberly Clark ripping now. Long March calls. Didn't get in those November calls. I think Qin should be worth a lot more. All we've seen today, no RSIs today. KMB. And still have that Q in position on. ARM trading here, nothing doing ARM. Futures up 21. Oh, I'm gonna really like these for someone. CHYM. Chime Financial. CHYM. This is gonna be a signal for someone, guys. 125. I'm gonna pay 130 here. Hopefully they fill me. Not filled. 130, guys. In at 130. It's gonna be a 10 out of 10 trade, guys. CHYM. D's 22.5. Chime Financial. It's gonna be holy moly, this stock has gone annihilated. This is gonna be a trade for a 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10 getting a signal and 10 out of 10. Chime Financial. Never heard of it. CHYM. All right, you could get some more 120. You want to get something some more 120? That'd be fun. I had to pay up 130 on these. So CHYM, guys, 10 out of 10 signal. And we're going to send it as an ATM too once I get the signal out. CYHM, guys. Entry here in CYHM. As the market sells off. 1,700 of these trade here. $10 out of 10 entry. In CHYM. Chime Financial. And I'm going to do an ATM of this one too. So 10 out of 10, get in an entry here, guys. Cent is in the stratosphere at 130. I think there's been like 9 of the last 10 trades have been winners for 10 out of 10. So let's keep this streak going. And I'm going to do a put spread here in this one as well. CHYM. 12/19/2025. 22.5 calls. The entry is 130. They paid 125, but I did not get them that cheap. And I'm going to do a put spread. I'm going to sell the D's 17.15 put spread here. Oh, I just got some Planeteer stock at 180.150. That's fun. So trying to do an ATM here. It's hard to borrow. I don't care. 105 filled. So ATM's getting a trade. See, I did planets here in the wrong account. Damn it. How much stock did I get? 14 shares. Planeteer down another 9. So Planeteer for stock market, CHYM. It's gonna be 2 entries here. So CHYM. All right, let me send these out, and we're gonna have an ATM weekly money machine. Entry in CHYM. Sell the CHYM. 12.19, 20.25, 17.5. 15 put spread for 105 credit. So new entry here for ATM, guys. Sent into the stratosphere. And then a new position for stock market challenge. So it's 2 entries, 3 entries, 4 entries this morning. It's a little bit busy. 2 of them were the stock market challenge, though. Okay, this is sent on ATM. Okay, ATM, weekly money machine's gonna get an entry. Second one of the week. Stock market challenge is going to get an entry in Planeteer 181.5. This is CH 12, 19, 2025, 17.5, 15 put spread. Ooh. Entry is 105. And then stock market challenge getting trade. 14 shares of Planeteer. Buy 14 shares of PLTR at 181.50. RSI goes under 50 per $2,500 of stock. So finally into a Planeteer here on the pullback. So CHYM, my favorite signal of the day. And then we have a stock market challenge buy in Planeteer. As the futures go higher. Then we go to our lists. 181.50 here in Planeteer. Boom. There we go. Futures sold off and then just rallied right back. That was kind of weird. PDD, if you wanted to get out of it around break even, you could. Not looking for those pullback in Kimberly-Clark at all now. You're not looking for that pullback in Kimberly-Clark at all. Not looking for that pullback in Kimberly-Clark at all. CHYM, I would put it like a bid under the market. You know, I got in at 130. You know, if these go to like 70 cents today, I would love to add some more, but most likely they won't. It's only traded 600,000 shares so far today. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Three's Company 2. BHP up a buck. VITL is down today. So 2 stock market challenges, guys. Q1 moving up. At the money straddle for today. Oh, Kimberly-Clark up on the day. At the money straddle for today. At the money calls. At the money puts. How did AMD end up? I don't see AMD. Is AMD not on my radar? Should be. At the money straddle for today is a 678 straddle. I'm going to guess $35. $29. So they're implying a 29 point news. 29 point move, guys. 29 point move between now and the end of the day in either direction. 29 point move implied between now and the end of the day in either direction, to the upside or to the downside. Oh, they have earnings today? Boo. I don't like that. They have earnings after the close. What to do? I mean, I could sell the 25s at a buck to create a 30-cent call spread. See if I can sell those at a buck. I'd rather just sell these out. I'm just going to sell these out, guys, I think. I didn't realize they had earnings. So let's try to sell these for 140. All right, out at 140, guys. I'm out of CHYM. My apologies. I didn't realize they had earnings. I'm not going to run these into earnings. So in at 130, out at 140. Not something I really do often, but you know, I'm going to take this off here for 8% winner. CHYM out. CHYM out. If you want to turn that into a call spread, I don't hate it as a call spread. You know, by the 22.5 calls. Unity calls being bought here. Unity up too much today. So CHYM, I'm going to take this off. I didn't realize they have earnings. Thank you guys for telling me they had earnings. So CHYM exit here. Nothing I really wanted to do, but I would have hoped they didn't have earnings, and then I could have just. Now I'm sure the stock will explode, right? If I sell it, the stock explodes. If I don't, then the market will get crushed. So CHYM, I'm out. You know, I like buying call spreads into CHYM. You buy the 22.25 call spread for like 30 cents. It's really cheap. Technically, that is a winner. It's an 8% winner, but Unity calls being bought. I made 80 bucks. Buyer of Unity, 12/19, 2025. NFE, no, I haven't seen anything. 48 calls for 131. KMB catching the fire. Ever down on the day. So CHYM out. Made a whopping 80 bucks. I'm staying in the put spread, but I did sell calls. If I knew they had earnings, I probably would have tried to get more than 105 for that. Maybe like 115. 15 minutes to play, guys. KMB, CHYM, and Unity, I think, are the most interesting orders of the day. VPG getting crushed. Good, I can lower my bid here. Let's lower him to 180. Constantly lowering bids as stocks go down. I still think the futures are going down on the day today. PDD higher, PCT higher. $39 straddle, guys. $39 straddle implied today. $39 straddle implied today. I'm going to move my PCT bid up to 65 today. The derivative earnings coming out. AIP up $3.20. These calls are back to break even. But I am tackling my money in them today. Chime Financial. So yeah, where's the straddle? $5. So stock can go to 22.5. Let's see if I can buy the 22.5, 25, 30. Oh, that's not equidistant. 20, 25, 30 call fly. Let's get 2 contracts at 45. That's December. No, I'm not gonna do that one. Let's try to do the 20, 25, 30. Nah. I put 2 contracts in at 45. I still think the market's going to go down in the day, guys. I'm a little bit more bearish and bullish today. If I can get out of Q-in at 150, I'm going to sell Q-in at 150. All right, out of Q-in, guys, CWEN, I'm going to take them off at 150 here. So CWN, I'm take a profit target at Q-in at 150. So CWEN out at 150. Held these overnight, stocks up $1.20. Another winner for 10 out of 10, guys. Another winner for 10 out of 10. Sold. I've had this position on for about a month. 36% winner, guys. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the last 13 trades have been winners. So Q-in out. 13 of the last 14 trades have been winners. I didn't think they were going to take those, but they did. So QN guys, out of QN here. CWEN. RSI 70. So out of QN guys. Another winner. 12 of the last 13 trades for 10 out of 10 have been winners. $12 minutes to go, guys. Decent amount of trading today. Unity, the 48s. The bought for 130. Dell calls being bought. So took off CWEN post earnings at 150. They traded up to 160, so I got a decent sale. Kimberly Clark up on the day. I think like KMB should go up if the market goes down. Not looking to buy the KMB 1128s on a pullback. Not really looking to buy QN on a pullback. $10 out of 10, guys. 13 of the last 14 trades have been winners. 10 out of 10. 13 of the last 14 trades have been winners. KVUE. Don't have an opinion about that one, to be honest. I'm indifferent on that one. 13 of the last 14 trades for 10 out of 10, guys. Etsy. Big buyer of Etsy calls, guys. No 14th 60s trade here. They probably have earnings. I would keep an eye on these for earnings, guys. Etsy. 5,000 Etsy. 11/14/2025. 60 calls. Trade 160 here. Etsy, guys. Keep an eye on Etsy for if they do have earnings. Etsy. You might want to get an Etsy for earnings, guys. Etsy. When stuff has earnings, I like to rather take spreads instead of outrights because volatility just gets crushed. Google 5, AVGO higher. AMD unchanged on the day. VIX down. Mankind. Mankind sixes, guys. If you're looking for something a little fun here. Mankind sixes. 3,000 trade here. I'm not taking these. Mankind. I figured Tesla would be down a lot more. It's not. I feel they just want to shoot these things down in a heartbeat in any second here. PDD calls got up to, I don't know what they got up to, 96 today. Back down to 66. PLTR was 207. Five minutes to play. 5 minutes to play. Oh, it's MNF. Sorry. Sorry. I have a weird mark in cake. Eh. NVO is just ugly. 47. VPG, I'm going to go up to 190 on these. I really like these. This would be a 10 out of 10 signal. V-Shot Precision. Traded 20,000 shares. So these are VPG. You're welcome, Rod. Keep that good California energy coming. CWEN I took off. 150. 140, 165. Not the day I expected it today. I'll be honest. Thought we were going to get some selling pressure. Meta RSI is now 28. So Meta's going to come back a little bit here. Bitcoin back, Ether back. Bitcoin got under 100 yesterday. I don't really trade Bitcoin like that. Now it's at 103. New position in KMB. March calls, 390. KMB back to the lows. Here I'll also buy those 1128s. I would not be buying these on a pullback. 13,000 trade here, but the problem is, I mean, they already traded up to $2, so the volatility is just up a lot on those. I don't understand what is moving the market to be up 26 today. I don't understand sometimes like what the market moves, how the market moves. S-Bet. That was a crypto play for a while. All right, guys, that is it for AK today. Like I said, 13 of the last 14 trades have been winners for 10 out of 10. Absolutely on fire. Stock market challenge is getting some opportunities to buy some stocks now. So I do like these pullbacks in the last couple days. Everybody have a great day. Brian's going to take over. Thank you. Namaste. Healthy, happy, and wealthy.